Let's talk about this Netflix and Warner Bros. Deal, because I don't think it's going to go as smoothly as people expect. On paper, this deal is pretty wild. You're talking about a legacy entertainment company with decades of cultural influence being absorbed by a tech company that built its empire by leveraging existing content. And don't get me wrong, I like Netflix overall, but here's where I get skeptical. When a company is crying poor year after year and constantly raising their prices and canceling genuinely good shows, but turns around and drops billions of dollars on one of the biggest entertainment entities in the world, yeah, that's gonna get a big side eye from me. What worries me is what happens to Warner Bros. Content under a Netflix umbrella. Do creative risks get smaller? Do mid-budget projects disappear? Do we lose the weird, risky stuff that WB used to be known for? And how much higher is that bill going to be? Now, to be fair, Warner Bros. Has not been a model of stability lately. They changed the Max branding, 3 times in 2 years? Canceled finished movies? And outside of the revamped DCU, it's hard to tell what the long-term plan really is. So yeah, maybe new leadership is what they need. But then there's Paramount trying to outbid Netflix, and honestly, that might be even more concerning. And with news about Ellison reportedly wanting to reshape CNN to be more friendly towards the Trump administration, I think that should raise red flags for everyone, regardless of your political views. Free press is one of the pillars of our culture, and when ownership starts influencing what stories are allowed, or which ones quietly disappear, that affects more than just news. You can say South Park still exists, and sure, WB will still be fine, but South Park earned that freedom. But what about new filmmakers, new voices, and new franchises that haven't built that leverage yet? If a Paramount-owned WB doesn't like the message, does that story ever get made? Now, as I was gathering my thoughts around this story, news just dropped that Paramount is dropping out of the race to acquire WB. But there's still a lot of work to be done to drive the deal to completion. There's no way to know how all this will play out until the deal is done, but it's worth paying attention to. But what do you think? Is Netflix the lesser evil here, or is this just another step toward fewer creative choices? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and I'll catch you guys next time.